phrases like dirt road, a cold beer, a blue jeans, a red pickup, rural nouns, simple adjectives. No shoes, no shirt, no Jews, you didn't hear that. Sort of a mental typo. I walk and talk like a field hand, but the boots I'm wearing cost $3,000. I write songs about riding tractors from the comfort of a private jet. I could sing in Mandarin, and still know I'm Mandarin. Hunting deer, chasing trout, a cold Bud Light with a logo facing out. Hear that subtle mandolin? That's textbook Mandarin. I own a private ranch that I rarely use. I don't like dirt. One verse, one chorus in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these reggae vibes I'm putting out. Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought it was a human woman. Cold night, a cold beer, cold jeans, strike that master. And one you, I hope you're feeling it. Subtextually, we go to bed, you doze off. So I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body. It feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow again. Fuck your ears on Mandarin. I write songs for the people who move to jobs in the towns that I've never moved to. Legalize gerrymandering. Tolerate my Mandarin. You got a beautiful mouth. I got a beautiful. Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change. Phonetically Mandarin. Phonetically Mandarin. And I got a time grip on my demo walls. Say the word truck and they jizz in their own walls. You don't know what land you're in. I'm in the land of Mandarin. And I'll be up front. Do what I do, cause I'm a total fucking country boy.
The American press reported that China had exploded a nuclear bomb. Now, this was a great leap forward for China, of course, but it was an even greater leap forward for the American press because for the first time they called it China instead of Red China. For 18 years they've been hoping it would just go away. And for the first time they called it a bomb instead of a device. So, with China possessing the bomb, it makes us wonder, who's next? First we got the bomb, and that was good, 'cause we love peace and motherhood. Then Russia got the bomb, but that's okay, 'cause the balance of power's maintained that way. Who's next? France got the bomb, but don't you grieve, 'cause they're on our side, I believe. China got the bomb, but have no fears, they can't wipe us out for at least 5 years. Who's next? Then Indonesia claimed that they were going to get one any day. South Africa wants two, that's right. One for the black and one for the white. Who's next? Egypt's gonna get one too, just to use on you-know-who. So Israel's getting tense, wants one in self-defense. The Lord is our shepherd, says the psalm, but just in case, we better get a bomb. Who's next? Luxembourg is next to go, and who knows, maybe Monaco. We'll try to stay serene and calm when Alabama gets the bomb. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
Well, I wake up in the morning at 11:47 and I can't believe I have to face the horror of another fucking day. And the magnificent magnitude of my morning erection merely mocks me like the sun in its optimistic greeting of the day. Managing to manifest a modicum of motivation, I meander to the kitchen, make a mission out of mixing Nescafe. But the milk is going off and coffee by itself is bitter, and there's ants all through the sugar, and the supermarket smiles a fucking way. My life is pretty sad, but I know that I should be glad. I could be a starving Ethiop or a policeman in Baghdad. Policeman in Baghdad. Baghdad. At 11:53 I instigate the day's ablutions in the hope my constitution can be altered by some action on the bowl. But the total non-existence of colonic animation seems to me the perfect metaphor for the utter constipation of my soul. By 11:59 I have decided that my life would be immediately improved by a carefully written list of short-term goals. But by 12:05 my list consists of 1 dot, put some pants on, 2 dot, go to the shop, buy some prunes and Panadol. My life is pretty shit, but I know I shouldn't whinge about it. I could be a Palestinian driving buses on the Gaza Strip. Yeah, how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be an Ipswich prostitute or Gary Glitter's family. I have no right to cry. Some people have it worse than I could be a thalidomide kid with something in my eye. Something in my eye. My eye. At 12:30 I realize I'm feeling so dejected that I totally neglected the beginning of the Jerry Springer show. So I settle on the sofa, try to focus an iota of my motor neurons on the brilliant insights for which Jerry is known. And although on any other day a show entitled Midgets, Midgets, Midgets would excite me like a virgin at a Year 11 ball, today those little jelly wrestling fellas fail to free me of my misery. Instead they simply serve to make me feel 3 foot tall. But how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be a junior lifesaver on a Bandar beach, or a woman in Afghanistan, or a Jew in the Ku Klux Klan, or the architect of the World Trade Center, or a bobcat driver in Bam, Iran. I could have my identity mistaken as a bomber in an underground station. I could be a peace-loving speechwriter in George W.'s administration. Yeah, you know that I don't have the right to be unhappy with my life. I could be Hitler's mother or Shane Warne's wife. Yeah, you know that I shouldn't be bitching. I could be in a worse position. I could be a 3-nippled naturopath in the days of the Spanish Inquisition. You know I have no right to cry. Some people have it much, much worse than I could have a serious nut allergy and be shipwrecked on an island with a crate of Snickers bars, a jar of Nutella and a fresh-baked pecan pie. Some people have it worse than I.
Prayer, my cross to bear, I kneel upon the floor. Temptations of a Catholic priest aren't easy to ignore, but I cannot control myself, it rips my soul apart. For one small sheep among my flock has stole the shepherd's heart. Altar boy, confess your sins to me. You will find the grace of God inside my rectory. At Sunday Mass or Bible class, I catch him in my view. So I close my eyes, but there he lies, spread eagle on the pew. Yeah, when I see him in that frock, my conscience goes awry. I'll give him some communion wine that's spiked with Spanish fly. Altar boy, is it gonna be heaven or hell? You can play my organ all night long if you promise never to tell. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I could dress him up like the Pope and then I'd, oh dear God, the shame. Oh no, lead us not into temptation, deliver us from sin. We could pretend that he was Jesus Christ and I was Mary Magdalene. Altar boy, confess your sins to me. You will find the grace of God inside my rectory. Altar boy, confess your sins to me. You will find the grace of God inside my Come here, come here. Who's your father? Who's your father? Sorry.
This is a song that some of the boys will have sung to their mothers as they will have gone bravely off to World War III. There's one reference in here that I should explain. There is a reference to our leading television news commentators, Chet Huntley and David Brinkley. I feel that this is appropriate because, as you know, World War III will be the first World War to be seen on television. And I certainly hope that we all have color television by then. So long, Mom, I'm off to drop the bomb, so don't wait up for me. But while you swelter down there in your shelter, you can watch me on your TV. While we're attacking frontally, watch Brinkley and Huntley describing contrapuntally the cities we have lost. No need for you to miss a minute of the agonizing Holocaust. Yeah! Little Johnny Jones, he was a U.S. pilot, and no shrinking violet was he. He was mighty proud when World War III was declared. He wasn't scared, no siree. And this is what he said on his way to Armageddon. So long, Mom, I'm off to drop the bomb, so don't wait up for me. But though I may roam, I'll come back to my home, although it may be a pile of debris. Remember, Mommy, I'm off to get a commie, so send me a salami and try to smile somehow. I'll look for you when the war is over, an hour and a half from now.
Songs used to be so beautiful. You know, let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient ithrides upon a table. T.S. Eliot, beautiful. Love songs nowadays, just as beautiful, guys. Usher, Justin Bieber, 1D, you know them. But these new artists, they've done something very strange to the format of the love song. They've changed it a bit. And I tried to capture how they've changed the format of the love song with this love song. I hope you enjoy it and mark the differences. Jason Derulo. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart cause you gave away it. I love your sis, I love your dad, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords. But you'll still love it and let me finger you. Yeah, finger you, finger you. Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team, cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem and girls' desperate need to feel loved in. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen, so repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, oh, you know it. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her. But now I need to make every girl think this song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. So I describe my dream girl as really, really vague. Like, I love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide. And I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms, but they can use iTunes, so fuck 'em, who needs 'em? Oh girl, oh hello Satan. Oh, Satan, you taste so good. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Everybody, come on, louder, I can't hear you. Young ones, listen up. I'm in magazines full of model teens so far above you. So read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you. And your parents will always come along, because their little girl is in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. I am a vessel 666. Illuminati. We know it's not right. We know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we will repeat stuff.
Palestine, eh? Things are really bad up there. The Muslim and the Jewish people don't seem to get along very well in Israel and Palestine. And it's the crazy thing is the circular nature of the violence. Like every act of violence is just revenge for a previous act, and in turn begets another act. And it's hard to imagine how there's ever going to be a lasting peace in the region, you know, because the circular, the self-perpetuating nature of the violence. And I was thinking about this the other day, and I thought maybe the solution's not going to be one of these huge solutions that are sort of mooted in the paper each day. Maybe it won't be a military intervention or God forbid, or a geographical thing or a diplomatic solution. Maybe what it's going to be is like a seed. Like maybe peace has to come like from a peace seed that's like someone plants in the region, and it grows into like a tree of peace with branches that reach out over the whole region, over both Israel and Palestine, shadowing it with its peace branches. It's a metaphor. Anyway, I was thinking about this. Sorry, I just got the giggles. I was thinking about this, and I thought maybe this seed, like maybe all they need is a really good peace anthem. So I've taken the liberty of penning a little something, and I thought it would be wise to bounce it off a relatively impartial crowd here in my home country before I actually pop over there and start busking on the Gaza Strip. So this is my peace anthem for Palestine. Obviously, being an anthem, there'll be opportunity towards the end for you to sing along, if you know the words. We don't eat pigs. You don't eat pigs. It seems it's been that way forever. So if you don't eat pigs and we don't eat pigs, why not eat pigs together? Pigs. We don't eat pigs, you don't eat pigs. It seems it's been that way forever. So if you don't eat pigs, we don't eat pigs, why not eat pigs together? Pigs. Pigs. What? Wait. It's gonna be... We don't eat pigs, you don't eat pigs. It seems it's been that way forever. Sing! So if you don't eat pigs and we, why not eat pigs together? Why not eat pigs together? One more time. Why not?